Today Bitcoin is up. I added yesterday at 57,000 something because of this small volume node here. Does that mean that CTO LARSSON is saying that bottom is in? Or has LARSSON line turned? What is happening? What does it mean? We will answer all that today, because today is Friday. And what happens on Fridays, guys? It's the Friday TA report. I've written a Friday TA report every Friday for almost 4 years now. On Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, and on Swedish Midsummer. We have members who took the course in 2019 and have received this report for many years now without paying a penny more all those years. And today, I'm changing it. Before we analyze today's prices, let's go back to the very first TA report I wrote, because it was at a historic time and there are learnings to be gained there. It was in 2020, July 31st. Bitcoin BTC, trend up, key resistance broken. Since the December 2017 top, Bitcoin BTC has coiled in a massive symmetrical triangle. That triangle may finally have broken on the upside on July 27, 2020, just 4 days before I wrote that report. On shorter time frames, price is now forming a pennant, a bullish chart construction. The LARSSON line trend indicator, because I had to explain what it was, on the daily is gold up since May 4 at price 8,700. Hence, I remain exposed on the long side to BTC. Let's go back in time. That was here as price just broke out of this massive symmetrical triangle. Price then was 11,100, which seemed a lot, but then price shot up to an absolutely shocking 65k. And Ethereum, trend up, key resistance broken. Price then was $339. After this had just happened, the LARSSON line trend indicator flipped gold in May 2020, and price then almost perfectly retested the $175 support that was here. We are now quickly approaching the next resistance at 360, massively high price, with the trend solid up. That retest was here, price was around here. The resistance broke through, it hesitated, but we got the double bottom and this parabola launched Ethereum price up to an impossible $4,800. And the ETH BTC chart was also clear. We can see that we have cleared the historic key level at 0.025. Price later retested it again, but price did shoot up to much higher levels also in BTC. Hence, I remain exposed on the long side to ETH. So why is that relevant today? I'll come back to that. But not too shabby, huh? For something you got for free for 4 years now. Now I'm changing it, because I have a launch today on LARSSON Line Pro. So LARSSON, are you taking it away? No, the Friday TA report stays. Still free for all members. Terms apply. Free doesn't mean that you can do what you want with it. Free also doesn't mean that this is a God-given entitlement to you. The Friday TA report goes back to the original format. The number one coin, which is Bitcoin, the number one altcoin, Bitcoin dominance, the number one asset in the world, which is gold, physical gold, the number one currency, which is the US dollar, and the most important yield, which is the US government bond 2-year yield. This gives us a perspective on how the market as a whole is doing, but all these years. You guys always wanted more. Please, can you include this altcoin in the report? That altcoin? Can you add this project? That stock? And I was always apprehensive. Saying yes to doing something once is fine. You can always find 1 more hour in your day. But saying yes to doing something every week, week after week, month after month, year after year, for free, I hesitated. Even my day only has 24 hours, and there is so much I want to do. Also, there was another, maybe even bigger issue. I didn't want to randomly include one coin, only to the next week drop it again. What happens then with people who maybe found an entry thanks to some chart pattern or a trend change, which I identified in that report? But then I just drop analyzing that, because the next week everyone wants to see another coin instead, or another stock. Also, I cannot just cumulatively always increase the list of coins or stocks I analyze. from 5 to 7 to 10 to 20 to 50 to 100 to 200. If I were to keep that consistency and follow through, and at the same time just randomly dropping them could lead to garbage outcomes for everyone. Need consistency. If starting something, need to have a way to hold the course, stick to the process all the way through. So how to solve that dilemma? Perhaps if you are a pro member, you might see the solution already. And it makes me so happy. Now we have a new tab in LARSSON Pro called Friday TA Pro Report. The solution is of course that I'm integrating the Friday TA analysis for a lot more altcoins and stocks into LARSSON Pro. Then you can read here my analysis on Solana, my analysis on Tesla, Render token, or whatever token next we include. Then next week you will have an update. But say that next week we don't include Render token. Then even in that case you have the tool support to hold the course. Then you have the daily updates on the trend and the levels and other people's comments and my own. It will never get lost. Also, the selection of coins in this report isn't random. This isn't an arbitrary list and it will evolve over time. Bitcoin price today then. Has LARSSON turned? No, it's gray here now. It has not turned down. That means that dips are still a buying opportunity for me. We reached this smaller volume node at about 57k, but not the bigger main volume node at 52k. I bought some here, but not here obviously. The reason I brought up that situation in July 2020, almost 4 years ago, was that the chart was crystal clear and it led to massive results for everyone. Today, right now, at 5 p.m. UTC time on May the 3rd, 2024, this is not a clear chart. This was a key support at 61,800 that broke, but now price is back at that level, but from the underside. And we have to see now if this level now turns into resistance or if price simply breaks through back into the range, making this seem more like a bear trap and support for the thesis of continuation. You don't need to predict the future, guys. Just have a reasonable plan for how to react. You also don't need to catch 100% of the uptrend with 100% of the capital. Instead, aim to catch most of the uptrend with most of the money. Much higher chance of success from a pure mathematical perspective. Another interesting chart here, which I've talked about on the channel several times, is the Solana to BTC chart. Most people are doing what I feel is potentially a mistake of trying to understand what is going on here on SOL USD. Right now, at this point of the market, where Bitcoin is wobbly, I think it's much easier to see what is going on at the SOL to BTC chart. I've covered this in previous videos and reports. The support level to watch here is 0.002. That level got retested a second time, now a couple of days ago, and support held this time as well. So strong support, which is holding. It's 7 p.m. on a Friday night, and I'm still sitting here in the office because I really wanted to launch this today. My goal with LARSSON Pro is to bring together a technical tool with the collective competence of you, the people in our amazing community, making us all stronger cyborgs in this part of Era Digitalis. The people, the competence, that can't be copied. And today, with this tighter integration of the Friday TA Pro report into the tool, making it more interactive, we're taking another major step forward with that. 2 weeks ago, we launched stocks. Earlier this week, added the infrastructure for a Pro Discord. And today, the Friday TA Pro report. More stuff is coming, bringing the people and the tool support even closer together. This quarter, almost all massive success, trading and investing included, comes from consistency over an extended period of time. And consistency is difficult. We need a little bit of help and support. Don't get scammed, guys. I have only one website. It's ctolarsson.com. Thank you, tack. CTO Larsson out.